Let's go to Leslie. Leslie, sorry to have kept you waiting.
That's okay. Thanks, Daniel, for taking the call. I normally listen to you in New Zealand, actually, so I'm amazed that I'm going to be ringing you now to ask some advice. I'm here on holiday, and I booked a hotel in Edinburgh for 3 nights. It's described as a 9 out of 10 hotel, and when we got there, we had to pay in advance. It said there's no refund for cancellations. When we got there, the room was really dirty, and I've taken a video of the room. It was the furniture's broken. There was heavily stained carpet, the bed, and there was thick dust and dirt on the skirting boards. And so we said to the guy there we weren't happy and that we wanted a refund because he didn't have any other rooms to offer us. And he said he was not going to give us a refund. And so I rang Expedia because that's who we booked through, spoke to a lady there. And
Can you not name the company again, please, Leslie?
Oh, okay. I spoke to the person who we'd booked through, and they said they'd ring and talk to the person who was on duty, and he just said the same thing, that we couldn't get a refund. And so we were stuck. It was £200 a night, and we didn't have enough money to go anywhere else. And so we had to. I was there visiting because I had to tend my mother's grave. I hadn't seen it so we had to stay for 2 nights, and then we left because we couldn't bear staying there. My husband has asthma. And is there anything we can do about it? I did pay on credit cards.
Okay,
you
good.
Told me, but it's Westpac credit card. It's New Zealand. So whether or not that's still
okay. So I don't know what the law is in New Zealand on payment by credit card. In the UK, you'd be covered. I have no idea whether you are under New Zealand law, and if it's a New Zealand card, New Zealand law applies. So I can't help you with that, I'm afraid.
Okay.
In terms of the room being substandard, in an ideal world, and I'm saying this for other people listening, in an ideal world, you would have left the hotel immediately and not stayed the 2 nights because you would have been in a much stronger position to get the money back. But because you stayed the 2 nights, all you can get legally is a little bit of compensation, and I can't emphasize little bit enough, is a little bit of compensation to reflect the difference between what you were expecting and what you got. And you got a dirty room. Why on earth didn't they send someone with a hoover around?
No,
why didn't they? Why didn't you ask for that?
They didn't have. Well, I showed them that we've got him back in the room, and he understood. He said he understood, but there was nothing he could do. He offered us a bottle of wine, and he offered us some Irn Bru, which wasn't, obviously. Exactly. Irn Bru and the bottle of wine. And actually, if you look at the
and a tartan scarf at the same time.
But if you look at the pictures they're using to advertise, they are pictures which are older than, they're 2018.
Oh, that's just the world of hotels. I mean, there's nothing you can do about
that. It's been passed over to new owners.
Okay, Leslie, let me repeat what I said before. What you'll get is compensation for the difference between what you booked and the photos will help with that and what you got. And what you got was a substandard room which was dirty, but which you slept in and which had some dodgy furniture and some stains on the carpet. You're not going to get more than 30 or 40 quid a night from the 200 a night that you paid, I'm afraid.
Okay.
So if you brought a claim in the small claims court here, you'd get 30 or 40 quid for each of the 2 nights you spent. But if you live in New Zealand now, I just wouldn't bother, Leslie.
No, but I find it that people should know what they're going to be booking into. Is there nothing we can do about misrepresentation?
You mentioned a travel website. You can give a review on that website, and that'll help people know.
Okay.
But short of that, there's relatively little you can do, I'm afraid.